Right now, as we speak, there is a deep, a wide, and a very aggressive panic in the Democratic Party.
The panic that I am hearing from Democrats is not like anything that I have heard in this campaign so far.
I think there was a sense of shock, actually, at how he came out at the beginning of this debate, how his voice sounded. He seemed a little disoriented.
There's a real concern here tonight that there's been some real damage done that cannot be undone.
It involves party strategists, it involves elected officials, it involves fundraisers. And they're having conversations about the president's performance, which they think was dismal, which they think will hurt other people down the party in the ticket. And they're having conversations about what they should do about it. Some of those conversations include, should we go to the White House and ask the president to step aside?
There are going to be discussions about whether he should continue.
Biden's answers were, in a lot of cases, not coherent.
If anybody in America thinks that that was even close to being an okay debate by Joe Biden, I'm living in a parallel universe. That was an unmitigated disaster for President Biden from the second he walked out to the closing statement.
It was a really disappointing debate performance from Joe Biden. I don't think there's any other way to slice it.
If he's on the ticket, I don't know how it's going to work.
There is no two ways about it. That was not a good debate for Joe Biden.
That was painful. I love Joe Biden. I work for Joe Biden. He didn't do well at all. He did not do well at all.
I think Joe Biden lost in the first 3 minutes. I think a lot of voters probably tuned out, and millions of people are having conversations with their families, with their friends, of if the president is up to the task and if he should step aside.
I think there's a lot of people who are going to want to see him consider taking a different course now. We're still far from our convention, and there is time for this party to figure out a different way forward if he will allow us to do that.
If, based on that, in 18 weeks, Donald Trump will be the president-elect.
That was not what we needed from Joe Biden, and it's personally painful for a lot of people. It's not just panic, it's pain.